Warm greetings again from Roland Garros. Greg Garber along with Jim Caple of ESPNW with the Day 14 edition of 5 Things We Learned, the day they crowned the French Open Women's Champion. It took 3 hours, 2 minutes, but Maria Sharapova defeated Simona Halep in 3 sets. A terrific women's final for a change. Let's start with number 5.
Number 5 is that although she lost, Simona Halep gave her Romanian fans something to really cheer about because she was fantastic in it. Not only was this her first Grand Slam final, it was the first Grand Slam final for a Romanian woman in 34 years. And Halep was down she lost the first set. She was down 2-0 in the second set, including 5-3 in the tiebreaker. And she came back, played a great game, took it to 3 sets, as you said. And afterwards, she talked to the crowd and said, "I'm very emotional. First time I've talked to a crowd after a slam." And then she said, "I'll be back." And I think she will.
Oh, I agree.
Number 4.
Number 4, it's the first 3-set final we've seen here on the women's side in 13 years. Jennifer Capriati defeats Kim Clijsters 12-10 back in the day. It's the second longest. It was 2 minutes shorter than the Graf Sanchez Vicario match in 1996. Number 3.
Number 3 is that Maria Sharapova now has 2 titles at a slam, and when she won her first title at Wimbledon 10 years ago, who would have thought that she would win 2 at Roland Garros before she won 2 anywhere else?
Not Maria.
It really wasn't her game, but she has turned it into her game. She's won 93% of her matches on clay in the last 3 years.
Wow.
Number 2.
To that point, Maria Sharapova has survived herself. She had 12 dozen double faults, count them, on 2 hands and change, 43 for the tournament. Somehow she manages to win. In fact, she had 3 in a single game in the second set, and she won that game too. And the number 1 thing we've learned on Day 14
is we may have an even longer match tomorrow, and I hope we do,
I
because
do too.
we're all looking forward to it. It's number 1, Rafael Nadal versus number 2, Novak Djokovic. Djokovic's got a little pressure. He's trying to become number 1. He's trying to complete his career slam, and he's going up against a guy who's won it 8 times here and hasn't lost in, 34 matches and 65, 66 overall.
Yeah.
But the last time they played on clay, Djokovic beat him.
Yes, in Rome. He's Jim Caple. I'm Greg Garber for ESPN.com's 5 Things We Learned.